So with that, let's jump right in. So which one is the one do you want to start with, on the product detail page or external?
Well, let's start on the product detail page. I think there'll definitely be some overlap, but let's start where most people are thinking that they have to optimize.
Okay, let's do that. So tell us, where do we start when we are on the product detail page?
Well, I think you said it succinctly, which is that brands cannot add additional code to Amazon to do tracking. Normally, with conversion optimization, you would want to collect things like heat maps, click maps, scroll maps to understand how people are engaging with a page. The same you would want to do traditional conversion optimization technique of A/B testing, which Amazon has a rudimentary tool set built in, but it's nowhere near the tool sets that you can get if you were able to put some JavaScript on that page and run some code that quite frankly, Amazon just doesn't allow you to run. So outside of having that data, because in conversion optimization, you always want to be making data-backed decisions. So if you can't have those two pieces of data, we have to move on. What can you get, right? And I think it's also just, I want to talk about perspective for a second, and then I'll get into the techniques. But for the perspective of this, we're not building an airplane. We're not saving lives. It's not something that has to have a 99.99% tolerance level, and we have to be 100% sure that no one's going to get hurt. With what we're doing for optimization, if we get to 90%, I would like to know if 90% I can increase conversion, right? I'd be okay with that threshold, right? I'd be okay with 80%. So everybody has their threshold of what they need for confidence levels in optimizing, but I promise you, it does not have to be 100%. We're not saving lives here. We're not doing anything that is going to severely impact your business in a negative way if it doesn't work. So let's just go with what the odds are, right? The odds are, if it's 80%, it's great. So all of these things are not going to be what I would call statistically significant, meaning the math says 100% chance this is going to work, right? What we're looking for here is improvements that Amazon will allow us to make that will put you ahead of your competition and will help you sell more than what you would normally be able to sell, because we're working with data and we're actually able to collect some. So that's I think important just to state up front.
Yeah. So in other words, what you are saying is don't be a perfectionist, because any improvement you can make, it's going straight to your bottom line. So just to clarify, when you say 90%, 80%, are you referring to the increase, or are you referring to the actual conversion rate you are giving?
I'm referring to what percentage can I trust in the tactic we're going to use. Okay. That will help increase conversions. Now, I'm not saying that the percentage that it will increase, right? I'm not saying we'll go from 2% to 4%, for instance, conversion rate. What I am saying though, is that I have a high level of confidence that the tactic will work and will help improve conversions. The value that you get out of it will drastically change based on your price point, the product you're selling, external factors like reviews, shipping times. Are you part of Prime? Or are you not? There's a lot of other factors that will also contribute to this. But what we're looking to understand is, if you decide this tactic is right for you, can you trust the findings out of this tactic? And I would say resoundingly, yes.
Okay. All right. Good. So it's our confidence level. So don't be, ultimately what you're saying is, what you are going to hear in this conversation, is it 100%? No. Is it 90%? Probably not. But it is proven to work. And we are going to mention those with confidence. And we are confident that it's going to make a positive impact. That's all we're saying.
Yes.
Okay,
Exactly.
cool.